Now, I was up all night thinking about how I should respond to this message, because if I respond in the wrong way, things could spiral out of control. But if I respond in the correct way, well, everything should be fine. Here's what we're talking about. In the last episode, well, let's just say some of our teammates aren't too thrilled that we are coming to Reading and pretty much stealing their spot on the first team. I asked you guys, should we respond with a nice reply or a rude reply? You guys went with nice. I thought you'd want to shake things up and maybe go with some sort of a rude reply, but we went with the nice reply. Here is what we said. Hopefully this will, try to calm things down, and maybe some of me and my teammates can make amends and we can actually become friends, because all I want to do, I don't want to take anyone's spot necessarily. I want to play, but I just want to help do my job. And pretty much my job this year is to help Reading fight and battle against the relegation. So we're going to be trying to do that for the next few episodes as we wrap the season up. And we're here working on our penalties, doing some training. One other reason I wanted to come out on loan to a smaller club is so hopefully we could take free kicks, take penalties. So far, we've yet to be given a chance to take a penalty. Free kicks, it doesn't look like we're going to be the free kick taker at Reading, which honestly, I hate. I wish we would have moved to a team where we could take free kicks. But we're just going to have to forget that. And check this out, boys. We are heading into our first career game against a Premier League club. This is only our third ever start for Reading, and we're here at the FA Cup, my FA Cup debut. Leicester City, a very solid team, especially in career mode, let alone real life. They're decent, but in career mode, Leicester always seem to be a very solid team. Let's get into this one, and make sure to leave a big ol' thumbs up. Honestly, every video with 1,000 likes so far in this series is insane. You guys know the drill. 1,000 likes, next episode, maybe episode as possible. I might upload a career mode experiment or something different tomorrow, just because I've spent all week working on this series. I might want to take one day off and make a different video, so I hope you guys can understand. But if we can hit 1,000 likes, you know what's coming. And hey, maybe if we hit like 2,000 likes, I might just say screw it and put another My Player up tomorrow anyway. So with that, let's get into today's game. Yeah, this is 110% going to be the toughest game we've played so far with Reading. Again, it's only our third game, but yeah, this is going to be extremely difficult. We're picking up a 1-star skill move, so I think we're now a 3-star skiller, which you gotta love to see, man. Hopefully we'll be a 5-star skiller before you know it. And look at this, Leicester City taking a 1-0 lead. We knew it was going to be difficult, and it's just going to continue to prove even more difficult as we're going to have to battle back in this game. We would like to win it outright, but if we did end up getting a draw in this game, that would mean the replay would be at our home stadium, which wouldn't be awful. I mean, I would take a draw, so let's just go for that. Since we're behind right here, we're going to try to battle back and at least get this thing level so we can force a replay. Hopefully, we're going to be able to do that, but it's a nice goal for Leicester. Honestly, we knew it was going to be tough, and if they do end up winning this game, you can't really blame us. We're worst in the league, and we're taking on a team in the Premier League. It's just getting worse from here. It's 2-0. And oh God, boys, honestly expected better of myself. I should be well acquainted to this level of play. Playing in the Bundesliga earlier this season, I mean, yeah, I was expecting to at least get a few goals in this one. Don't get me wrong, there's still plenty of time, but we'll see what happens. We need more than a few goals if we're going to want to get anything out of this one. We're now going to need 2 at this point just to force that replay. Again, that would be fine with me if we can do it, but 2 goals here away from home, playing a Premier League team, it's going to be very challenging. That would be it for the first half. And honestly, I thought when the whistle blew, I thought for sure I was going to get subbed off at halftime because I'd just been playing terrible. I don't know what it was, but I hadn't been playing well. Luckily, though, we remained on the pitch, but for how much longer? We may end up getting subbed off if we continue this form. Let's get back into it, where we're trying desperately to get that goal. A miss right here, and another opportunity would fall. This one, well, you just gotta watch, boys. We steal it, and we're breaking through on goal. And yes, we're gonna do it. We finally get one back. A few minutes to spare. We get one. Now we're looking to get that second to force the replay. This one was such an easy finish, a steal in the perfect spots. I split the defenders and we put it in for, I think that set our 5th goal of our career. I think this is episode 7, I want to say. But nevertheless, we scored the goal. Hopefully we can get one in the next few minutes or we're going to lose and be knocked out of the FA Cup. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. At least we got one. The rest of my team couldn't really do it for me, and that's what I'm starting to realize in here at Reading. I can't really rely on my teammates like I could at Dortmund. I really need to take over this team if I want to be able to help them avoid relegation. So boys, we'll see what we could do, but for now, that's one competition we've been knocked out on. Now we can turn all our attention to the championship for the rest of the season. That's the only competition we remain in, and we need to not win it, just avoid relegation. It's as easy as that. So to sort of settle things over with my teammates, I had a nice little get together. I invited the whole team over and just wanted to hang out, get to meet some of my teammates, get to know them a little better. And look at this. You wouldn't believe it, but one player showed up. No joke. One player. Guys, I'm convinced that my team hates me. And this isn't good. This is terrible for team chemistry. If things continue like this, well, I say we have no chance of avoiding relegation, and it might be imminent. Reading will be going down to League One if things don't start to change here. So you're probably wondering why we're back in Germany so quickly. We're not returning to Dortmund, but it was the international break, and I was tired of England. I wanted to be back home so bad, and that's what we did. We spent the international break not playing with the German national team because we haven't received that call-up yet, but I just went home. Like I've mentioned, this is my first time leaving the country, living in another country pretty much. It's been a wild road, and I'm starting to realize why I've stayed in Germany my whole life. I just like it here so much more, and I'm having trouble adjusting, not only, as you can see, to the people over here in different countries, but just altogether living. It's just so much difference. Hopefully, we're going to be able to turn things around. Let's see if we can start to do that right here against the Bolton. Let's do it. Into game number 2 of the episode. Can we get ourselves a win after coming off that crushing defeat, against Leicester City? We're right there up against the lowest scoring teams in the championship. That's never good. We want to be up there towards the top. I still think if I have a successful rest of the season, I'll be able to potentially win the Golden Boot and hopefully help get this team to the middle of the table. That would be the dream. There's the starting 11 for Bolton. Let me know if you guys recognize any names on that list. Again, like I mentioned in the last episode, I'm not too familiar with the championship, so any help you guys can give me in the comments is always appreciated. Let's go into this one. Game number 2 of the episode. Let's do it. 7th minute of action. Can we get a goal straight away? It's not looking like it, but don't worry. We get plenty more chances in this game. 10th minute right here. Yet another opportunity. And this time, it's going to be a save from the goalkeeper. Let's get back into it because, once again, more chances. As you can see, we're dominating in this game. Yet another miss in the 19th minute right there. That ball gonna go just wide. And we continue with even more chances. This one comes in the 32nd minute, and I'm getting so close. It's hitting off the post. The rebound is gonna go out of play. When are we gonna score? It's only a matter of time at this point. 38th minute, Bolton. Can they get one on their first chance? I swear, man, if they put this one in, I'm gonna be upset. Luckily, they don't. Our keeper comes up with a big save right there as we approach the halftime break. This would be one of our final chances in the 46th minute. Once again, hitting off the post, the crossbar. I couldn't even tell that time. It's getting a bit ridiculous, though. And then Bolton would finish it off with a goal-scoring opportunity that would be missed. Oh, my God. So much action in that first half, yet no goals to show for either side. That's a bit ridiculous, if you ask me. Let's hope we can have a big half right here. Take the lead, win the game, pick up 3 points in only a few more wins till most likely we're going to be out of relegation zone. Right here, this chance would come. It's saved once again. I am just extremely unlucky. 59th minute into the 60th minute. It's going to come. There it is. An assist and a goal. Wow, man, that is what we love to see. And hey, even though my teammates, they're not too happy with me, at least they're still out here passing and scoring goals off my passes. They want to win just as badly as I do. And hey, even though they may not like me, again, we're out here looking to do one thing, is win games. That one comes from, is that Edwards right there? He puts it in. It's going to be a nice goal. Let's move on and see if we can get a few more. That would be insane. 75th minute. It is Bolton on the attack this time. And of course, man, they're equalizing. You've got to be kidding me. No. Offside is the call. Hey, man, maybe our luck is starting to turn around right here. Things are looking good. Can we finish this one off with a win in 3 points? You're about to find out. Only a few more chances remaining. 82nd minute. Ball played in. Look at this, man. I may be 5'9" tall. I may be small, but we're putting it in with our head. And look at the celebration. Okay, a little bit of cringe right there. But hey, we will take it. And that is going to win us the game. Yet another goal. I told you I was going to need to take over this team if we wanted to avoid relegation. And that's what we did today. We got an assist, and we got this goal right here. How are they letting me get my head on it? I'm 5'9". Man, that is just poor defending. And it's also a nice goal with my head. We'll take it. And that is how the game is going to end. A win for Reading. And with that, I think we're only 2 points out of relegation. So if we can pick up a win in our next episode and we can get a loss from the team above us, well, we're going to be out of that spot. We started this campaign. When I joined the team, we were in 24th place. So far, we've made progress. We moved up to 22nd place. It's still maybe in relegation zone, but we're going to take it. That's how this game is going to end, guys. It is a final score of what? 2-0, right? Yeah, 2-0 in this one. We lost 2-1 in the first game of today's episode. Let's hope the rest of the season can go like this game right here, because it was just absolutely perfectly played. We were hitting the training grounds after this one, and let's just say I heard some of my teammates talking amongst themselves, and they weren't saying anything good about me. So I confronted one of my teammates. He was on his phone at the moment, and well, boys, let's just say he wasn't having any of it, and he did this. So what do? Do we fight back, or do we back off? There may be consequences to both actions, so think about what we should do. Vote in the top right-hand corner, and 1,000 likes. You guys will find out the result of this and what Julian Weber will do in the next episode.